Right, that's the recording. And
Do
what
you
I want
record
to
our faces as well?
Sorry?
You record our faces as well?
Yes. Do you want to keep
Oh.
that on or off? Is that all right?
Yeah, it's fine.
It's only going to go in the team, that's all, so don't worry.
It's just my kids might come in.
You look perfectly fine. You should have stayed to me. I haven't even combed my hair today, so right. First things first, are you guys using a trading plan or a journal to trade?
I am not.
Yes.
I'm not using any journal. I'm not keeping any record of anything. But I'm following. I did follow 1 month the signals.
Yeah.
And with one gold one taking all my profit away, I just got a bit of a shock, and I thought, forget it, I'm not trading. I just stopped it for a day completely, and then Jaya took me out of it and said, okay, no, look, you don't give up.
Yes. Well,
and then
that's something I'm going to talk to you guys about. But what I've done is in our Facebook group, you know, just for our team, I've put a trading plan in there, and it's really good, and that's what I use to do my trading. And I just increase my account by 10% daily, and I leave it to that. So I put that trading spreadsheet in the group. Download it, put your own figures in, and see what you can achieve by just doing your 10%. It really enlightens you, makes you realize that you don't need to keep trading all day 24/7. You just need to trade.
Nim, just quickly, I do have that spreadsheet already, and I do aim for 10% every day, but I don't get to that.
Right.
Because what I'm doing is I take some signals now. I don't take all the signals, just take some of them, but majority I try and do my own graphing. Now, I know one of my Euro AUD graphing came across really nicely.
Yeah.
But obviously, when it was retracing, I thought it was retracing and come back, and it just retraced too far ahead, and I just closed it rather than leaving it.
Right, okay.
Because, there's a fear as well, because I'm still new.
Of course it is. I'm the same. I'm still learning just like all of you lot. Yeah. And that's why I don't give signals, because if my signal happened to be wrong, I'd have to live with that in my conscience, and I can't. That's the whole reason why I don't give signals, because I'm scared that I'm going to make other people lose money, and I can't live with that. But what I'm going to show you, share my screen and show you what I use, and I'm hoping that that really helps. Right, let's have a look. Right, I'm going to go into this one first. Nope. Right, now this is my screen.
Yeah.
You can see it, right? And this is Euro, Great British Pound, and this is all I use. Let me just move your faces out the way so I can. Right, I use a Fibonacci. Right?
Yeah.
Fibonacci's helped me put my support and resistance lines, which are the yellow lines and the green lines.
Yeah.
Right, I literally put and I'll show you that in a minute, but I just want to show you this chart. This is a daily, so on the daily it's telling me it's on a downtrend. As you can see from here, it's on a downtrend.
Yeah.
These support and resistance lines are there to help me know where there could be a reversal. Now I look at the reversal through stochastics, which is this here. And I'll look at that on a different time frame. So I'll look at that on an hourly time frame, which is here. Let me open it. And I traded this last week, and I'm going to continue trading it this week because it's still doing something for me. Can you see that trend line that I put in there?
Yeah.
Right? Now, this is the stochastics. It's gone up. That means it's going to fall down. So that means it's telling me from that support level there, this is going to come down. My next target is this support level here. Can you see the green one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that's where the next support and resistance is. So I wouldn't even dream of putting a take profit anything below that. Because the chance it might not hit it. And I wouldn't put it on the support line either, because it might not hit it. Can you see this blue line here?
Yeah.
That's where I would put my take profit, because I can see there's a candle that closed here, candles that closed here. So there's a good likelihood that this will come down here and stop here at some point.
Yeah.
And it's pretty much guaranteed for me. So that's what I would do. It could fall further, which is great, but I'm not risking that because I may not be at home to actually see that.
Yeah.
And that's how I trade. It's very
And
simple.
how would you put your stop loss then there?
My stop loss would be this one here.
Oh, the previous one, previous high.
Yeah, purely because if this went up that way and went beyond that, it's telling me it's going to do a reversal.
Yeah, okay.
And how long is this trade going to take?
It could, I mean, on Friday morning, I did Euro JPY and I traded exactly the same as this. Within 30 minutes, I'd done my pips because it was very volatile. So I can't tell you that. I'm not experienced enough to tell you that. And I'd finished my trades and I'd gone, but I put my take profit in there, I put my stop loss in there, right? So I know it's going to continue and I'm only risking 10% of my account, which means I'm not going to blow my account, right? If it comes through, great. If it doesn't, I haven't blown my account. I can start again the next day. It will kill me, it will upset me, but I know that I haven't risked anything more than what I need to.
Okay, so do you, I mean, with this strategy, what you use, would you say that majority of the time you are on an uptrend? I mean, on a profit?
Yes, I am. Yes.
Okay, so strategies. I know you're not going to be always on a profit, but yeah.
No. Last week when I traded every day, Monday to Friday. I lost 3 trades.
Yeah.
Out of all the trades that I made. And that was news. It was news. And the trouble with me is that I work during the day and I teach, so I can't look at my phone at all for safeguarding reasons.
Yeah.
And I get caught, that's when I get caught out. It's news 9 times out of 10, purely because I can't look at that phone at all. So I've just got to trust it. I've got to trust my instincts on it. And then in the afternoon, I take my mother-in-law to hospital. There's no Wi-Fi at hospital, and I can't look at the phone. So the last time I'll look at my phone is 8:30, and then there's a chance I won't look at it again till 3:30 in the afternoon.
Yeah. And also another question I had was that I thought that we hit stop loss because the brokers are manipulating something. So if you put a stop loss, then you're bound to hit it. Is that right?
You're going to hit a stop loss if the trade is going the way that you haven't analyzed.
So no, but do brokers have any manipulation in that?
No, not really. What the stop loss is there is to safeguard you for the trade going in the direction that you didn't want it to go.
Because I heard that the brokers can quick you out of stop loss.
Your brokers can take you out of stop losses if your spreads aren't there. So if you're, for example, if I was going to do an overnight trade, I know that as soon as 10 o'clock hits, the spread's going to widen.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
Right, and then you're going to hit your stop loss if you're on a sell, purely because that spread's going to go bigger, and the likelihood is going to hit your stop loss.
Okay. So but not during the daytime when you have a proper stop loss and everything. Brokers can't just go and hit it.
No, that you'd have to put a claim in then, because that just wouldn't happen. But you have to take into account spreads, and the spread is clearly shown to you on your MetaTrader.
Yeah, it does.
Nims, give me a second.
Who's that?
Wes.
Oh, hi Wes, I can't see you.
Yeah, I'm in the barbers. Just to add to that, what you're talking about there is the market makers. We call them pip hunters. So basically, they'll hunt your stop loss before they actually make the move. I'll do a separate training on this. Daniel does a good training on this. It does happen, guys. So they will spike the market up to your stop loss, cut you out, and then they'll make the move that you was looking at. Okay, so yes, we do have market manipulation, but that's a separate training that me and Daniel will cover at a different time.
But if there is a market manipulation, then why are we working hard? That's what my point was. I was really getting frustrated. I thought, if they can manipulate it, then what strategy will work?
None. What we've got to understand with Forex is we are the tiny fish. Okay, it's the big banks. All we can do is try and read the markets. But like I said, we'll do a separate training on that because we have to go in depth. Okay.
Yeah.
Just for this, we're going to let Nim continue, but we will cover that in a different training.
Yeah. Okay.
And also, what you've got to take into account is that, yes, there's all of that stuff going on, but if you have risk managed your trade, you're not going to blow your account. You're not going to lose your money.
No. Yeah.
You know,
True.
that's the most important and crucial thing here, that you're managing your risk. If you've got a £200 account and you're putting lot sizes, that's going to blow your account. That's where you're losing money, right?
Yeah.
But if you're doing it sensibly, you can recover from that. And how many times is that going to happen? I mean, I didn't even know about what Wes has just said about his market manipulation, if I'm honest, because I'm still learning, just like you lot, and I haven't come across that. I have hit stop losses, but it's not killed me. It's just because my analysis wasn't what it should be. I've lost that trade. I've gone away, thought about it, looked at the chart and seen where I've gone wrong, and I can come back again and do it right. I haven't lost my account, and I can recover from it. And I think that's what's really, really important. The emphasis is that, and also the trading journal. I can't, stress that enough. That once you've done your daily trading journal, that's it. Because you're a person, you're a human, and your brain gets exhausted. And the more you're doing this, and the more you're going to make mistakes because you're shattered, you're tired.
Yeah. So how do you make trading journal? What do? You just write down where you started, where you ended, pips and everything? How do you?
Yeah. I've got a diary, and in my diary I write down. I know what my target is 10%, right?
Yeah.
And I write down what pips I've got, what I've made, and I've finished. I'm done for the day.
Right. Okay.
And I'll start again. And what time I've got left, if I've got time, rather than trade and just get overboard with it, I'll go on IML I can't watch any lives because I'm at work during the day. I watch all recordings. So I miss the signals, but I've watched what they're showing, what they're using, and I can apply that. And also I use my demo account a lot, because whatever I've learned, I do it on a demo account first to understand it better before I even risk it on my real money.
Yeah, makes sense.
Because I'm learning. Right now, I'm just learning. I don't know it all. What I earn is a bonus, but I know long-term wise, if I continue this and keep learning, I'm going to get better. And then even in the 6 months that I've actually done this, I've come a long way. What I'm seeing now. And I think that's where, but you have to, this can't be the be all and end all. You can't just keep going at it and exhaust yourself, because you're going to get frustrated.
Yeah.
You've got to give it time slots, and you've got to do it and then switch off and carry on with other things and come back to it. Because I think that's when the frustration kicks in. That's when you make mistakes.
Yeah. So
and then you start, like you did, Asha, then you start pinpointing about what you just said about the market manipulation. If we look at all the negatives, we'll never trade.
No, true. That's true. Yeah, but it's just when you think about it, you think, okay, every effort I'm making, if it's going to go in a wane, then am I making the wrong effort in the wrong direction?
Yeah, I totally understand. And I would be exactly like you if, if I was going through that. I wasn't aware of this market manipulation. So obviously I've been trading stress-free when it comes to that, because that would enter in my head. But what I know is that I've got my stop loss in place. I've got my take profit.
Yeah.
I know I've done the best analysis I can possibly do. I'm going to let the trade come in.
Yeah, true. So how can we do this? I mean, is this trading view, isn't it? Yours is.
Right. So I've got this. I've opened up my Euro JPY. I'm not very good with the laptop, because I tend to do all my analysis on the iPad. So bear with me if I'm a bit rubbish at doing it on the. But look, this is my Fibonacci retracement. I'm going to put it on now first. So I've gone from bottom to top. Can you see that?
Hold on. I'm just opening my trading view. Which one is it you got?
I'm on Euro JPY.
Yeah, I need to learn this trading view soon.
Yeah, it is really. And now straight away, I've got all my lines. These are my support and resistant lines that I use, which it makes my life easy.
So Fibonacci chart is,
It's on here. Can you see these lines on the side there?
yeah,
Right. You click that, and then you can see Fibonacci fib retracement.
yeah, fib retracement. And you go from which bottom? Right at the bottom.
The very last low to the very last high.
Very last low
To the high.
Oh, sorry, I need to zoom it, isn't it? Completely.
Yeah, it's okay. Just watch this
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
play with
Okay,
it.
okay, got it. Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
what I don't want to do is this cutting out in 40 minutes and then you haven't got the whole value from what I'm trying to show you.
Yeah, okay.
Right? Because this is recorded and I'll send it off to you. But these are my support and resistant lines now.
Yeah.
They help me. So all I'll do now, and this is basic training. There's a hell of a lot more, but I'm just not. I really haven't got the time to do it all, and I want to, and I know I will. But right now, this is helping me trade, and this is earning me money.
Yeah.
So I will put my lines in.
So you put support resistance at 38.
Well, these are the Fibonacci where if you go back and go on YouTube and look for Fibonacci retracement and understand it, because it will show you how effective it is in Forex trading.
Yeah.
And put your lines in, because this is what helps me on my daily trades that I do. Now I can clearly see that this is going on a downtrend now on the daily chart, right? But that doesn't mean it's going to go straight down now. What I need to do is go to my 1 hour chart. Bring it down. Right, and I look at it from here. I look at my entry now. This is the next support here. You see that?
Yeah.
Right, and I obviously the idea here is that this would be a sell coming down here. Yep.
Yeah. This is hourly. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, hourly. Now my stochastics here is telling me that it's overbought. So that's the indicator telling me that it's time for it to come down.
Yeah.
Right. So I would put a sell on this. Now I wouldn't hit it straight here, because look, if you look back here, look how many times. Well, this is actually resistant, but I would then put my take profit slightly above there. Can you see where my line is here?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, and ride it from there. Now I don't know how many pips that is. There's a pip ruler, isn't there, that you can check?
Yeah, the cross one, I think.
Yeah, here it is. So from here, oh no, that's not it. I don't look at the is it this one?
It's the cross one on the top.
Here, look down here. I can't do this. I don't know how to do. Wes is really good at doing this. Oh no, here, look. From here to here. You see, you know what? Don't even ask me to do this, because I'm not even good at it. But I know from here, if I put a sell here, take my profit there, I'm going to earn from this trade. My stop loss would be here.
Yeah.
You see that?
Yeah, the top, the previous high. Yeah.
Yeah. And I would use my lot sizes based on my baby pips. I'll go to baby pips and I'll see what lot size to risk my account by 10%. And that's all I'm doing. That's all I'm doing, and it's working.
Okay, so on a just review this. On a daily chart, you put a Fibonacci and check your actual trend.
Yeah.
And
You
then
need to trade the trend.
Sorry?
You need to trade the trend. Don't go against the trend.
Yeah. So trade the trend. So you check the trend and put your resistance and support lines on the basis of Fibonacci.
Yeah.
Then go to your hourly chart, and where your support and resistance are will clearly show you.
Yeah.
point it would come, and just put a take profit above it and stop loss on the previous high.
Yeah.
Okay.
This one, stop loss previous high, take profit on the Fibonacci lines,
Yeah.
right? And then I'll wait for that to come down. If it comes down here somewhere, there's a good chance it's going to hit that again. It might bounce off there and go back up again to retest at the top. See? So you're playing it safe, aren't you? As safe as you can possibly play it.
So the lowest time frame is the hour you go for.
Well, no, I go as far as 1 minute.
Right.
And I check my 1 minute as well and see what my 1 minute's doing. I will go through every single time frame and see where it's at.
Yeah.
See here on the 1 minute, you can see this candle closed on a sell.
Yeah.
You see that?
Yeah.
And that's another added confirmation that it's going to fall. And look where the stochastic is.
Yeah.
Stochastic is on overboard, which means it's going to come down. If the stochastic was down here and it's going to go up, I'm not going to touch that trade.
Oh, so even if 1 hour says it's a downtrend, if the minute is going up.
Yeah, because you need to look at your stochastics. That's another confirmation.
Yeah.
Showing you, I only trade with stochastics and my Fibonacci. Because those are the only two. If I look at too many indicators, I'm confusing myself.
Yeah, that's what happening there.
I'm making it harder for me, because then I'm doubting every single trade I'm doing. And I don't want to do that. And when I'm looking at the IML TV educators, what I'm looking at is what they're looking at charts. For example, tomorrow, Orlam will do his analysis for the trades during the week. And he will look at all the different charts. I don't trade all the charts. I only trade Euro JPY, Euro ORD, or Euro GBP. Those are the only 3 charts I trade. I don't trade any other charts. Right? Because I've got to know them. I know where I stand with them. And what I do is, if they have managed, for example, he'll put Euro JPY on, I'll zoom in and I'll see what his analysis is and match it to mine. And it gives me another confirmation, yes, I'm on the right path.
Yeah.
That's all I'm doing.
Tomorrow.
Oh. Yeah. What was that, Artie? Did I miss something?
I was just saying that was Oren Wright, yeah?
Yeah, Oren Wright. He's great. Also, when you go to Derek, the CEO, every morning, Saturday morning, he does night owl. He goes through the charts as well.
Okay.
And they're all recorded. I don't watch any of them live. I'm never at home. I watch the recorded. So I can pause, look, and I can note down what I need to note.
Okay.
When do you draw this chart, Nim?
I draw my charts the night before
the
trading day. So these are all my this weekend charts. So I've got this one. I've also got I'll show you. You are.
And you place the trade at night or in the morning?
No, I place them in the morning at during 7:30, 7 when there's London breakout session.
Yeah.
I trade them then. Oh God, what am I doing? There, wrong one. There. This is my Euro. I plotted all of these ready for next week.
So, is it still going sell, or is it going to go up again now? Because that's the one I studied the chart really well, Euro AUD. Yeah. And you see where your top green line is, the tiny green line on the top.
Yeah.
That's where I started a sell, and I went all the way down where the red ends, and only I took out when it retraced back, because I didn't know how far it's going to go up.
Okay, well, the best way to look at retraces is going into your lower time frames. So if you went to your hourly, you'll see. Let me come back down. So we traded from here.
Yeah.
Yeah. It went down all the way and hit this support line.
Yeah.
It broke that support line, and then it went right back up to retest at the top there.
Yeah.
And then he fell back down to that support line. and then it fell. Now with euro ord, what I've found is that it always goes back to retest.
Right.
It always does that. And if you look back in history, you'll see that it goes, sometimes it even goes back to retest 3 times.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I saw that.
And that's the beauty of sticking to a couple of charts. You get to know them, you get to know their personalities, and you trade more confidently. But by looking at different charts that everybody's showing, you don't know them, and you're literally going in blind.
Yeah.
You know, so look at that. And what I would have done is I would have taken my profit around here.
Yeah.
Right, I would have waited for what it's going to do. Now, ideally, I probably would have entered this as a sell. But what I would have done is gone back to the 15-minute chart and checked what it's doing on the 15-minute chart. Where is my stochastics?
Right. Yeah.
And if my stochastics are there, it's telling me it's going to go back up.
Yeah.
Right, and that's why you look at every single time frame, because each time frame is giving you an indication of what it's doing.
Yeah.
The higher time frames is telling you the overall trend and where it's going to go, and the lower time frames is telling you what's happening at present.
Yeah.
And where that trade's going. So looking, and my kids laugh at me because I'm sitting there flitting from 1 minute, 5 minute, 15 minute, just checking where I'm at, just to give me that added confirmation that, yeah, I'm in the right trade. And 10 pips, I go 10 pips and I'm out.
Yeah. Is this coming down more than this one?
Sorry?
It looks like a buy.
Is Euro AUD coming
Fantastic.
down more?
On the day it's a buy. But if you go back to the 1 hour chart,
It's a buy.
there you go. Look, that is curving. Can you see? So it's going to fall a little bit more, probably do this again, and then go back up.
So the trend is what is the actual trend here? Buy? I thought the trend changed to sell now when I started the
sell. Look,
sorry?
the trend is a sell from here down here. Look, it's a down sell.
How can you say buy?
It's retracing.
On a daily chart.
No, this is an hourly chart.
No, on a daily chart, if you look where I said the top, the green line.
There's your daily chart.
Yes, see, I started at the top thinking the trend has changed now.
Yeah.
Right at the top green line.
Yeah.
And yes, it proved me right. The trend, I mean, it went down. But now that wherever it is, do you think it's going to go up? Is it an uptrend right now or downtrend?
Right now, if you're looking at this, right, it's hit there. The stochastics are down there.
Yeah.
So that's telling me it's going to go back up. Go back up and maybe go there, but it could, knowing Euro ord, it will go straight back up there and retest. Because it always,
so
if you look back.
So if it crosses the top line, then it's an uptrend.
Sorry?
If it crosses the top line, then it's an uptrend.
Yes.
Right, okay. And if it crosses that yellow line bottom,
sorry,
it just tests the yellow line and back, then it's a downtrend still.
Yeah. But look where the stochastics are.
Yeah, it's bottom there.
That stochastic is right at the bottom. So as far as I'm concerned, this is going up. But this is a daily, right? So this is a very long term, right? You're not going to trade this long term because your account isn't big enough. To hold that. So that's why you need to go to your smaller time frames. And look at your smaller time frames and see where you're at present, so you can trade that, because we don't have account sizes that can hold a daily trade.
Yeah, I did hold that Euro AUD from the top to bottom for about, I think, £6-7. I held it for about a week.
Yeah.
But it was only 0.01. I only put 0.01 just to see if my theory was right.
Okay, so look at this. This is 30 minutes, right?
Yeah.
It's come down. It's retraced back up to this support.
Yeah.
This is coming down according to the stochastics. You see?
Yeah, makes sense
and
now.
If you go to the 15-minute, it's doing exactly the same. Right? Now, because the stochastics isn't halfway, can you see that there?
Yeah.
That means there's a good chance it's only going to hit up to there,
Yeah.
and then it will go back up again. You see that? Because it's not starting from there, it's already started to fall.
Yeah.
So it probably won't hit the next support line, wherever that there it is. Look,
Yeah. Yeah.
it could just go there and fly back up. I don't know, but I just know that my indicators are telling me this, and that's what I'm going to play it safe. I'm not going to fight with this chart. I'm just going to do what it's showing me, and I'm just going to take my profit up to here, and then I'll see what you're going to do next. What's your next move? And then I'll enter again.
Yeah. 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 Makes sense now. Yeah.
Yeah. No point fighting with it. No point emotionally looking at it, because it's not going to earn you anything. But the indicators are there to show you that. Does that help?
Absolutely. Yeah. I just need. I'll try and draw this. Try and find this weekend. I'll try and draw it, but I might need help first to get it
Share
right.
it with us. We're all here to learn together, right?
Yeah.
Share. I will put all of these 3 charts that I've drawn up in the group or the WhatsApp chat, so
Yeah.
you've got them all. And let's share. If we all share together and work this together, we've got a better chance of winning because we're learning together than if we all do it solo and get frustrated.
Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. True.
And I'm more than happy to do that because I've been there and I've done that. I've got myself in a right mess. I've got myself in a tears emotionally because I'm looking at things and I want it to do what I want it to do. It doesn't work like that. And now I've got to a point where I've got no emotions whatsoever. All I'm looking at is where the trend is, what my stochastics are telling me, and I'm trading to what I'm seeing, no emotions.
Yeah. Yeah. Perfect.
And all I'm looking for is confirmations. When I can tick those confirmations, I'll enter it. If I can't, I'm not going down that road. I'm not chasing the trade.
You don't have TDI set up?
Yeah, there it is. Can you see at the top here?
Oh yeah, yeah. It's your screen is too small, but yeah, I can see.
Yeah. I work off my iPad. I prefer my iPad.
Yeah.
I don't like the laptop. I don't use it at all.
So you got just the Fibonacci, TDI, and the stochastic, is it?
Yeah. And I only look at the TDI for the squeeze.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the only time I look at the TDIs for the squeeze. I tend to look at my Fibonacci and my stochastics, and
What's
those
your
are the two indicators.
what's your figures on stochastic?
Right, 1433. They're here. Look.
14.
And then the standard that comes with it.
Okay, mine's 733.
I'm using
And again,
28.
for you to put those figures in, the only way you're going to understand is if you go and watch YouTube and understand what those figures mean. I know these are the standard figures and these have worked for me, so I'm sticking by them. I don't want to know the whole ins and outs of it, if I'm honest with you. I haven't got the time for it.
Yeah, no, 14 is basically 14 days period.
Yeah.
It's just looking at that many period to get an average
Also,
out.
I've got this as well, which is the Ichimoku cloud. Can you see that?
Yeah.
I use that a lot as well because that gives me some sort of indication on where it's going. So when it's riding down the blue cloud, it's a downtrend. When the red cloud's at the bottom, it's an uptrend.
Right. Okay.
And the only reason why I kept it on, that was the first indicator I was introduced to when I first started trading. But it wasn't enough. It wasn't enough for me to set trades up.
What's it called again?
Ichimoku.
Oh yeah, Ichimoku.
But it just gives me a bit more of a relief that, right, yeah, it's doing that. It's on the right crowd. The more confirmations you are, the more confident you are with your trades, and you're not going to stress over them.
Yeah.
But you can overdo it by looking at too many indicators and stressing yourself out.
Yeah, true.
So
that's great.
Has this given you value?
Absolutely, yeah.
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 Yeah. Has it given?
Very simple strategy.
It is, and it doesn't hurt my brain because I'm up at 4, but I can't look at charts at 4. I've got to cook. I've got to make sandwiches. Right? I've got to go to work. I've got to go to hospital. I haven't got time, so I'm not going to make my brain hurt any more than I have to make it hurt. But I don't want to give up trading, so I'm just going to do what I have to do and get on with it, and not overthink it. I think that's where it is, because I know that we can overthink it and complicate it even more and get ourselves in a tiz-was and confuse ourselves.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Thank you, Nim.
That's okay. What I'll do from now on is I'll send you my chart setups, and you know, let's work together. But I'm just scared to send you signals. I am not ready emotionally to do that, because if any of you lost money on my account, that's when I would probably give up Forex.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
fair enough.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if this
Yeah.
helps, then from now on I will do that. I'll just keep sending my charts to you, but find charts that you like, get to
Yeah.
know them, and it's half the battle. It cuts half the battle down.
Yeah, I think I try and demo first.
Yeah, demo is great. I'm still using my demo. I still use my demo like mad. And
I use my demo, and I just lose on my demo, absolutely, because I'm not. I'm actually very, what do you call, careless in the demo.
yeah, see,
But
when
I'm
you
very
lose on a
careful in
demo,
the
it's a
live
good
account.
no. When you lose on a demo, it's a good thing. Do you know why? Then you can find out why you lost.
No, I'm losing because I'm careless in the demo. I couldn't care. That's why I'm losing. I don't feel I'm putting in enough as I'm putting in the live trade.
Okay,
That's what I
then
need to learn to do.
yes, yeah, and it's all learning. Honestly, it is. It's all learning, and we'll get there. But we
Yeah,
just
yeah,
have to be true to ourselves, you know, and just think twice. But we're all here to support each other. I think the more we chat with each other, the more we work together as a team,
yeah, correct.
this will be better. And I'm so sorry I'm not always on there, but if you need me, you just have to literally put a message on there,
Yeah,
and I'll be there. It's just we're all so busy with our lives. It's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah,
yeah, it is.
brilliant.
Okay.
Brilliant.
That's
Thank you,
great.
Nim.
Thank
Okay.
you, Nick.
Is there anything else that you guys need to do before we come out of this?
No, going to try some drawings tomorrow night.
Good. I'll put these on the chat.
Yeah.
Go to the Facebook group and download that trading plan, right? And
Yeah.
look at it and stick to it. Believe me, it really does help. That's when my trading got a lot better. Ask Artie. Artie saw me. I was trading like a maniac in Turkey,
Yeah.
right? And there was no need for me to train like a maniac in Turkey like that. I had time
Yeah.
on my hands, but realistically, when I got back home, I didn't have that time on my hands. And I was still living in that land of Turkey that I can trade like this. And that's when I had a reality check and realized I just need to do this with a trading plan and trade with my limits. That's it.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Okay.
Oh,
Thank you.
Right. Okay. Well, have a lovely day. I'm going to take
Yeah.
my daughter to ballet lessons now.
yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay.
Enjoy.
Take care.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.